Hi everyone. I'm gonna show you how you can turn a pair of adult Eclipse glasses into a more kid-friendly, safe way for them to view the eclipse. Since the eclipse is coming up next week, it's important that you keep your kids' eyes safe. And since I have two little ones, a 3-year-old and an almost 5-year-old, it's one of my main concerns about, oh my gosh, will they look at the sun and take off the glasses and then all the hazards that come with it. So what I decided to do, so I could have a peace of mind, um, is that I turned the Eclipse glasses, as you can see, into a way where I know my kids are not going to be easily removing them. So what I did was I put two holes on the back of the glasses, and this is okay because it's not going to affect the integrity of the glasses themselves. And I put a rubber band, and this prevents for my kids from removing them, and gives me a little bit of peace of mind knowing that if they are, if the glasses are too loose, then they might look directly at the sun. So this actually gives me a peace of mind, and I tried it on my son and on my daughter, and it fits perfectly on them, and it's not loose. So I wanted to show you how it will look like in a mannequin like this, so you can get an idea how it's not gonna come off. And since, especially if you have little ones that are going to view the eclipse, and you have the adult eclipse glasses, because they also had some kid ones. I didn't get the kid ones because my kids have big heads, so I just stuck with these and made them this way. So I'll show you how I did this design. And well, not design, but this method of keeping it secure. And pretty much all you need is a hole puncher. I got the little one because if you do the bigger one, that means you have to make a bigger knot, and it's okay. But I figured the most little you could get, the better. So it's really tiny. I don't remember the size of it, but if you go to like any craft store or Walmart or anything, you can look at the different size of the holes that they have, and you can kind of do it that way, or if you already have some at home. And then a pencil, and of course a rubber band. So and the most important thing, the Eclipse glasses. First and foremost, make sure your clip glasses are real and not fake. And of course, one way you can tell that your Eclipse glasses are real are if you look at the manufacturer. So let's see here. So if you look at the ISO, it's 12312-2. That is the requirement for them. And there's a lot of counterfeits out there, so please make sure that you are wearing the real ones, because you don't want your eyes to hurt. And another way to tell right away if they are the real ones, if you put them up to a light, like let's say your ceiling light or something like that, that's bright, and you don't see anything, they're okay. But if you do see something through them, then they're not safe. So that's one way to tell yours, and also of course by the manufacturer. um, I went to the NASA website, and they say that American Paper Optics is one of the ones that they recommended to buy them from, so I did. And you can always go to their website, and they also have information on how to tell which ones are the fake ones and which ones are the real ones, and of course the ISO symbol. And then the user instructions on the other side. Another way to tell if the real ones is the fake ones are square. As you can tell, the real ones are kind of, ovalish, rounded on the sides. And this part is thin, it's not thick. And again, if you go to their website, they can actually show you examples of what the fake ones look like and the real ones. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure that you are being safe and protecting your eyes. So let's get started. So the first thing I did was figure out where I wanted the hole. And so what I did, as you can tell, is I kind of wanted to do it not to the bottom, because then it would not give it a stability, but somewhere like very close to where that ridge is. So that way it could give it more strength when it put on the rubber band, and also it's not like wobbly and this side is not going up, because if you had done it like this it would have looked like that. So I kind of wanted to do it somewhere in between. So that's what I did. And so I'm just gonna get another pair of glasses, and knowing my kids, they're probably gonna want the same ones because, well, they're siblings. So so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hole punch one side. Okay, and remember, it's okay because it's not gonna hurt the integrity of the glasses, because the important part is here. So what I'm gonna do is, oops, I had it right the first time. Okay, and you want it to be in the middle. Okay, like that. So, and then what I didn't fold it all the way, but I kind of went like this. Okay, so that way they're even. And then I grabbed that pencil and I kind of circled it around to make the hole. So when I put the other side, so make the other hole, I can be right on. So see, it looks like that. And then I'm going to do the other side. Okay, so sorry, right there. There we go. Now I have a hole on each side. Okay, so you can see it there, 1 and 2. And now for the rubber band. So another reason why I like the smaller hole is because with the rubber band, I know it's a lot more secure than having the bigger hole. So what I do is I put, so I kind of put it in there. You can also use a pencil to stick it through. Okay. And with this one, what I do is I do this. Because that way I know it's not gonna go anywhere. And then on the other end, I do a knot. Because I was thinking, well, if I do knots on both of them, you have a higher chance of one side, you know, slipping out, or one. At least that's why it prevents it from being, you know, on 2 sides. Instead you have 1, and it's easier to fix. So it looks like that. And then I go to the other end, and this is where I do the knot on the side. And I'll show you how to do the knot. And I do a double knot. Just because the hole is small, I wanted to make sure that it doesn't come off in the middle of it. And so what I do for the knot, because I pretty much just want it on the end. I kind of, like when you're tying a balloon, it's kind of the same way. Okay. You just move it to the position that you want, and you squeeze it out like that, you press it, and then you do it again. Double knot. And you want it landed right where the other one is. Oops. There you go. Ha, see? Now it's bigger. And you can actually test it to make sure, because if you feel like, well, I don't know if it's gonna be big enough, you could always test it, pull it, and if it doesn't come through, you are good to go. So there you go. That is how you make some safe, kid-friendly Eclipse glasses. Again, I did this because I have 2 little ones, and I really wanted to make sure their eyes got protected during the eclipse, because it's one of the lifetime experience, and I really want them to enjoy it. And this gives, you know, me, a parent, peace of mind that when they're looking at it, they're not going to be able to take it off easily because they're complaining and whining that they want it off, and that will make me, you know, to look down, because for a split second, they can take them off. So this actually, like I said, gives me a little peace of mind. So, but yeah, and then they will go easily on their head and look like that. And the awesome thing about a rubber band is that it's stretchy. So depending on how big their head is, and like I said, my kid's head's kind of big, so you can always decide what size of rubber band you want to. So anyway, I hope you liked the video and I hope you find this helpful. And again, please be safe. Always make sure that you have real Eclipse glasses. I can't say that enough, because you want to protect your eyes. So anyway, hope you enjoy it, and a happy Eclipse Day. Bye bye.